here's Nick Folk ready to put this one in the air. And we are underway in Southern California. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. They juked him, and they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Once more, here's Eckler. And taken down just shy of the 40. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. No gain on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
2nd and 10. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Meanwhile, Herbert's throw there complete to Allen. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Herbert. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Gerald Everett, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Chargers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
On the return, the Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Throwing Jones. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. And that looked almost to be a case of, a quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
And we knew that this offense was going to try and put pressure on the secondary. That's something they talked about with us. They knew that they had an advantage, pressed it, and there you go. Big play for a touchdown on their very first possession.
And the final number on that throw, boy, it traveled an even 69 yards. Extra point up and good by Folk, and we are tied at 7.
Nick Folk to kick off for New England.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
It's Eckler again. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert, escaping the pressure right. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
They'll roll him out right. And it's caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 7-7, our score after 1.
That's the end of the first quarter, with the score tied 7-7.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and 8.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. Trying to push forward, but he's going to be stuffed up in the backfield.
Play lost a yard.
Eckler. And he pushed forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short.
Stopped short of the goal line. A 2-yard gain.
Here we go on 4th. Herbert. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Donald Parham. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Chargers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Jones on the return. The Patriots take over.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I'll give them credit winning that first snap and forcing an incompletion. They're hoping that'll deflate the offense a little bit if they took the field charged up after taking over after a turnover.
On second down, Eckler. And some space here. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. On first down, it's Herbert. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Here's Herbert. Flush to his right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And the Patriotsons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Jones. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Chargers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did early in their career or even in their college days when they were being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Herbert. Quick slant complete to Keenan Allen. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 30. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Herbert operating from the red zone. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Back to the air. Herbert on 2nd down. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Pats are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Absolutely a golden opportunity missed there to add to their lead and really cap off an impressive drive because they've advantage and plenty of time to add to it. But on the flip side, plenty of time for an opposing comeback as well. So when you have the chance to distance yourself from the so early part.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back to throw now on first down. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Tyquan Thornton as the first half is winding down. And the Patriots are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Yeah, touchdown. I love it. Now it's only a 2-point game. I know it's the first half, but you got to think. Go for 2. Tie it up going into the locker room. What are you doing? Come on.
You're bold. You're bold.
It's real easy to be bold sitting up here rather than
right?
down there and making that decision.
We don't have to make those decisions. Either way, little time left on the clock here in the second quarter. We'll see how this all plays out. Pulls it in at the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Marcus Jones picks it. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
14.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And this is secured by the Patriots. A gutsy call there. Yates at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
14 yards is the pickup there on a New England first down.
The tackle by Derwin James. A gain of 14. First down, Patriots.
Back to throw. Jones. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he's going to get this down near the 25. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
Now 2nd and 6.
Looking to throw. Jones. Open man, the tight end, Henry. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Back to throw. Jones. Touchdown! Jones finding Nelson Aguilar for the touchdown there. And the Patriots have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. So a very strong first drive in this second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a 3rd quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
Folk connects on the extra point, and that'll make this a 6-point game.
Chargers 15.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Pulls it in at the 13. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together. and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line.
Now it's Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. He finds his target, Allen. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Up the middle with Eckler. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. This is swung out to Eckler. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Complete to Austin Eckler. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Eckler now between the tackles. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick six.
I think that's a great observation too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading. It's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. Now the kick is away. Pulls it in at the 13. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
34-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. On 2nd and 10, Herbert. And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. They always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now.
And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. So following the failed try on 4th down, we'll change ends and change. They go play action here on first down. Catch made right side by Wilson. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. Jones on first and 10. Out left and complete to Thornton. Touchdown, Patriots. Tyquan Thornton from 10 yards out. And the Patriots have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Well, this, of course, set up by the stop a moment ago on fourth down. And now that might be the score that puts this one officially out of reach.
And it's a tough one because your hands are tied when you're losing in the fourth quarter because you know you've got to make something happen. They couldn't pick up the first down, and after that, the air just went right out of the balloon, and you knew you were looking at a defeated team.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflict. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And the Patriots are going to take possession of the football. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. And my goodness, another interception. Derwin James with a pick. How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
Here's Jones on first down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
To throw again on second down. Jones. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Stevenson. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Now Jones throwing on first down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Parker the intended target, but it's going to be second down. Off play action. Jones. He's got it complete to Aguilar. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. Jones will sneak it, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. So definitely a good day's work throwing the football. Very good day's work. A 4th touchdown pass as they're really pouring it on.
Yeah, and so much for going into clock mode after getting that touchdown, right? Because you would think with the lead, 4th quarter, they might actually do that. No chance. They've kept attacking and got another touchdown pass as a result.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Taken from about the 12. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Now this offense trying to change the script here a little bit, CD. Trailing on the scoreboard, and the last time out on the very first play of the drive, they threw that interception.
And you definitely saw his coaches, teammates come over to him on the sideline, trying to help him shake it off because in this game, his team is down right now. So it's important to make sure you get some confidence back for both the quarterback and the entire offense. Otherwise, those mistakes could continue to pile up.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And now here is another interception.